Welcome back to the series, everyone. Give me another set episode with more Pokémon Legends Z-A on the Nintendo Switch 2. And welcome to it. It's a lot of time because we just pick our first Pokemon, which is Totodile. So as we go and press on upstairs, well, actually, I want to put out Totodile. Now, as we go and press on X, so we have Totodile registered in our box because he's on level 7. So for objective, we had to escape from the battle zone. So we already did that last previous episode because we weren't supposed to check in at the Hotel Z at the front counter. So this guy named Ed is going to check on with us, so that we get registered and check in with our room, so that way we can rest up and wait till morning. But yeah, I mean, we just run into some few encounters with our Pokemon trainers at the battle zone. Now, checking in with Taunie. This is the hotel owner. Say hi. Alright, well, let's go say hi to Ez. Now, I don't remember you being in Pokemon S or Z. So, this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. Yeah, that definitely is my travel bag. Wait, so now that's some slug type Pokemon that just slipped into my travel bag. That's right, this is EverTastic. He stepped off of the train at the gate at the Lumiose and right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out to click it with my Totodile perfectly. So I entrusted him with a Totodile as a partner. A wise decision. People in Pokemon meet when fate dictates that it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But the night it fell and we got caught up in the Z-A Royale stuff, so I brought him here. I see. I was concerned with a bag arriving with no owner. That is why I sent the Floette out to seek you. It seemed my words were unfound. Now, I'm glad that you did. Floette saved my skin with her light of ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise as I can't almost believe it. You really are 3,000 years older, like you always say. EverTastic, I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I am Ed, and as the owner of a Hotel Z, I welcome you. Pray allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Taunie entrusted you with a Totodile, making you is a keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me out now, EverTastic, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses the great power of its own, and will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it had placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon, and never betray that faith. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. Okay, so we just obtained the key to Room 202. Okay, so a key for Room 202 at Hotel Z. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Alright, will do. So we are still carrying our luggage, our bag. So checking in with Taunie and Ab before we go sail out to room 202. Time to hit for the head, don't you think? Meet me here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Lumiose has been kind today. What an auspicious new meeting that she has brought us. Alright, so let's go enter. So we'll take the elevator up to the second floor, of course. So as we hitch a ride, so we go up top. And we go find out where room, yep, there it is. So that is room 202, we're going. So we just unlocked the door. So we'll go check in with the fancy place. Okay, now Hotel Z-A looks pretty sick. Well, actually, no, I think it was called Pokemon Z. No, not Pokemon Z-A. Well, that's the name of the game. It's, yeah, I must have hit a brain fart. My bad. It was Hotel Z. That's it. Now, let's go read. Oh, actually, can we can't read this book? Oh, alright, well, let's just rest. Okay, well, yeah, let's call it a day. We deserve a rest because we have a long, rough battle with each Pokemon trainers. Hey, sorry, I know I say you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? Okay, Taunie, what's up? So, Taunie wished to talk to us? Then let's go see what she wants. Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you a hotel the two gentlemen is done in panorama. Well, that seemed kind of interesting. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Okay, so now we're checking the roof. That's a kill view. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumiose City. It got a weird parts of it, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe Ed a big time for all of the help he given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but thinking you could give me a hand. Yeah, I can help you on that. Thanks. That means a lot. Yep. That's a fist bump for us. Okay, so we're just keeping promises. I love to pay that respect there because it's just like that. Myself and Taunie are getting along in friendship. Okay, so here it is. So we just got our second mission complete from escaping the battle zone. Okay, so now it's gonna be a meanwhile. Okay, so it's meanwhile back with Az and Floette. Aboard, accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was he always brought here because the Luminous require him? Okay, so this Zygarde cell was from Pokémon Sun and Moon. The next day, your alarm is going off. Okay, so we just rest up. We have a good rest. Okay, so here's main mission 3, a new life in Lumiose City. Alright, now looking into our objectives, so we have to meet up with your new friend in the lobby. Alright then, well, let's go and meet up with some friends. Okay, so we go to this elevator and we confirm with A. So we are taking the first floor back at the lobby. Okay, and this music, but dang, it gets catchy. Morning. Yesterday was a pretty hectic, huh? Your badass gets stolen and then you get dragged into the Z-A Royale. Like, it must have been a lot to handle. Okay, so let's ask about this Z-A Royale. What is it about? The Z-A Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taken Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. Okay, so you're like battling Hub, or what made you want to join? Okay, well, let's ask that second question. I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect the Lumiose. This is actually what I want your help with. Remember our talk last night on the roof? I know this is a setting, but can you join the Z-A Royale too, ever, Ed? You want me to compete? Okay, so your Rotom phone is buzzing. You receive a message. Okay, so what is it this time? Dear Ever Ed, you are invited to join the Z-A Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumiose City. Anyone who attained the highest rank A will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiouse's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the Z-A Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the Z-A Royale staff. Was that your invite? Great timing. I figured they invite you since you held your own when you weren't even signed up. They want you to join because they figure you're living up to the competition. I also got the message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. Yeah, well, Lumiose is wild. It can't be for real. The big wigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a second, and I'll set up the app for you. I can put it in my contact into info while I'm at it. There's the installer button. Voila. Okay, so it's installing now. Z-A Royale app successfully installed. Nice. Okay, the app's ready. But are you? I can't force you, but I'm kind of back in here. Please join me and the rest of Team MZ to try and win the Z-A Royale. You got the making of a really good trainer, and I love it if you could have used your skill to help me to help all of Lumiose really. Okay, then let's do it. Seriously? Oh, I'm so relieved I could almost cry. Thank you. This means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ. I can't wait to see what you'll do. Let's get you all signed up in the Z-A app. And we gotta make sure you got the Team MZ looking in your profile pic. Here you go, your official Team MZ gear. Proof of that you're one of us. Okay, so we just received a Team MZ jacket. So we did put that in our satchel. No way can you battle carrying your huge travel bag, right? If the satchel won't get in your way. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it on along with the jacket. Okay, so we're actually putting it on right now? Okay, looking good. Nice and fresh. Hey, looking good. Hey, that's what I've been saying. I was looking good. Let's take a picture for your profile. Okay, so we can't take our own picture. I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. You have now officially entered the Z-A Royale. So this app is for trainers taking part in the Z-A Royale. It's to let you check key stats about your current standing, including your rank and how many points you have. Whatever an opponent that has been decided for your next promotion match, this app will also show you who you will be facing. Okay, so now that just goes to show that I'm on rank Z, so we gotta keep pushing up to our limits, so that way we can buff up and rank up to rank A. Yeah, well, we do got a long way, so we're just gonna have to steady on. So let's go press on B. There you go, all set. Like it showed that you start out at rank Z, and you'll go to the climb from the bottom all the way to rank A at the top. How nice it is to see so much energy so early in the day. I cannot help overhearing. It's put my mind at ease to know that you will join the Z-A Royale, EverTastic. Lumiose bustles today with the Pokemon people, but beneath the surface lurks a terrible grief. I hope you will claim victory in the Z-A Royale, so we might free Lumiose at last. To that end, you should explore the city day and night. Get to know her Pokemon and her people. Such a bond will be sure to help you. Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you'll need. First of all, a Pokemon trainer is what we call someone who battles with Pokemon. And the number one thing that a trainer in the Lumiose should know is how to roll. Okay, keep going. I'm all ears. Well, when a wild Pokemon attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so she's about to demonstrate for us. Okay, so this is how we do when we play Pokémon Legends Z-A. So we're able to dodge roll, and that's how you roll out of the way of a move. Taunie, could you turn it down like 2 notches? Can't you shush him as yell at him a little? It will be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially since I have been enjoying their antics. Taunie is teaching Team MZ a new member in an important lesson. New member? Yeah, well, why don't you turn around and look to see who I am? Weren't you just complain about me being a loud litter? Fair, sorry. Is it this for the new member? Yep, meet EverTastic. What is Enchanted? I don't know, let's say that, I guess. Enchanted? Nice to meet you too. I'm Litter. I'm a dancer, and I came to Lumiose chasing my dreams of going pro, plus my big brother. Can you tell the whole long story later, okay? Right now, I gotta get our newbie up to speed. Okay, EverTastic, next up after rolling is a Pokemon battling. Meet me out in front of Hotel Z. Okay, will do. So, we just met Lita. So now we got dashing. Okay, so we press and hold B to dash. There's no need to hold with the button down. You will continue to dash as long as you keep moving. Okay, and we got rolling. So we press Y to dive and roll. Doing so will let you dodge the attacks of aggressive Pokemon and avoid taking damage. Okay, so that's something like we do when we play Legend Arceus, because you can actually go and dodge to avoid Pokemon attacks, which is quite interesting, really. But I know that's how we done it in the first game. So we just guess that we'll see people battling Pokemon right out front, or they're gonna think that this is a one-way hotel. I can't get any wrong details about that, so let's just go leave the inside of Hotel Z. And yeah, now let's try to, well, hold on. Now, why is that blocking? Hey, don't wander off, we got a battle. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's try to go dashing a little and go talk to Taunie. Ready for a Pokemon battle with me? Okay, you are on. I'm not holding anything back. Good. In the Z-A Royale, how well you battle is everything, so let's just see how you do. Okay, well, let's see what she got. So we are challenged by Taunie of Team MZ. So she goes send out her Tepig. And I go send out my Totodile. Alright, so let's go and approach Tepig. So we'll go with Tackle, Water Gun. Okay, so Water Gun must have hurt more about the 30. Alright, so we'll keep tackling you and go finish you up with Water Gun. Okay, so she got another Pokemon. I didn't think that you knock out the Tepig, but we're not done just yet. Okay, so this here is Pokemon type matchup. So every Pokemon had at least one type. There are 18 types in total. Chikorita is a grass type, Tepig is a fire type, and Totodile is a water type. Okay then? So when a Pokemon is hit by an attack of a damage calculation, it takes it into account of that Pokemon type and the move type. Super effective attacks to deal more damage, while not very effective attacks to deal less. Alright, that is quite understandable. Okay, so she goes send out her Chikorita. Oh, come on now. You got your partner Pokemon Tepig. I mean, why would you bring out your grass type Pokemon Chikorita like that? I mean, like, what the heck? Well, that made perfect sense now. So she got between a Chikorita and a Tepig with the grass and fire type. Okay, well, this Pokemon looks crazy powerful. So let's step back a little. This is gonna to get hard. So let's just go use an item on Totodile. Okay, let's just stick to Tackle. Whoa. Now I know that Water Gun have no effect on Chikorita. So we're just gonna stick to Tackle. Alright, so Water Gun can't affect grass type Pokemon. Okay, so it feels like using Tail Whip. Alright, one more done. So I only get one of a potion to Totodile. So he'll go finish up with Tackle. And here's our victory. So we did gain 280 of the money. You're even better than I thought you'd be. That manager taught me one thing for sure. You're gonna make an amazing trainer. I think Lumine's future will be a lot more secure with you and it. Okay, Lumine's future you say? Yeah, we'll talk more about it later. Before that, we gotta get you ready to take part in the Z-A Royale. The more Pokemon you got, the better your odds of winning. So we gotta get you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon, but there's somewhere else we need to go first. A Pokémon Center. There always is a call for weary trainers. Your real-time phone map will tell you where Pokémon Centers are located. Okay, so this says your map and missions. The map app shows you the names of areas and information about various facilities around Lumiose. It also has a handy guidance feature that can help you find your next destination. Okay, so shut the map at any time when you're out exploring the city by pressing plus. Alright, next one says here, for your map, press L to open your mission list, then L and R to switch between the two tabs and check the details of the missions you currently have. If you have multiple missions ongoing, you can also change which one you want guidance enabled for. Okay, so this just goes to show the full map of each destination or whatever we need to be going. Okay, so I can see it's quite interesting to me because they did the same old energy like from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but this whole map is a lot bigger. It's much different. So we were supposed to find the Pokemon Center, and it's this Vert Pokemon Center we're trying to go. So it's in the Pokemon Center in the Vert District, along with the healing the Pokemon. You can buy and sell various items here. Okay then, so we'll go place that pin there and go find out where that Pokemon Center is. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient it yourself. Now let's move, shall we? Okay, so this here is main missions. So the goal you try to achieve as part of Team MZ are referred to as main missions. Oh wait, I must have hit the button. Hold on. I gotta go and check in with the tutorial again. So let's check in with some tourist tips again. When you feel lost or unsure about what to do, next check the guidance provided in your mission list to help you find your way. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so I have not seen the tutorial, so this here is type matchup chart. Okay, so the column of the left shows the type of the attack move, and the road at the top shows the type of the defending Pokemon. The results for each matchup are indicated using the following 4 symbols. Okay, so we see this target spot, so that is super effective. So this round normal circle is no weakness or resistant. So a triangle which have not very would say not very effective, and the S which means no effect. Okay, so all of this made perfect sense now. Alright, well, we want to keep an eye out to make sure that each Pokemon are super effective or not super effective when we see those F smarts. Okay, so we want to keep a lookout to see if the red target spot says super effective. Okay, well that might mean that some Pokemon must be super effective on any other element that take hit. Go weaken them. Alright, so let's go close this. And let's go sell up the score. So we're gonna try dash this time. Okay, so what's with the rod blocking the way? Well, this sucks. What do you think is the deal here, Ed? Okay, so a pack of wild street boulders? Some kind of art installation, or it's just street boulders, I guess. However, they got here, they're definitely boulders. Did a wild Pokemon use and move around here? And if we're not sure on customer already, we want to see any business at all with these here. Oh well, I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. Okay, well, we'll go follow her lead. So we're gonna try dashing this time. So can we try? Oh wait, now we can't go up this ladder. All right then. Well, let's go climb with A. Oh dang, because we climb up the ladder fast. Okay, well, slow down, buddy. Slow down. Nice weather up here, huh? We just gotta drop down over there. Then we'll be near the Pokemon Center. Alright then, so we have to visit the Pokemon Center in front of the Gare de Lumiose. Okay, so that might probably where we might be headed. So the Pokemon Center will be our next mission we're doing. Obviously, that's a sort of a one-way route, so we'll get back to the hotel another way. But now you got a glimpse of the city back ways. Anyway, the tour is complete. I'll show you the rest of the way to the Pokemon Center. Okay, so we are actually paying our respective visit at the Pokemon Center. Now, talking to some NPCs. So maybe study up on your partner Pokemon first. I want to join the Secret Battle Tournament 2. Why, I am definitely looking forward to the tournament, as usual. Alright, so talking to Taunie. I tried talking to the lady at the counter. Okay, so we go talk to this lady that can go heal your Pokemon. So it can only just heal only one of your partner Pokemon. And Chantier, is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center in the city? If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them at no charge. We'll sell items too. Also, might I recommend that you install a Pokédex app on your phone? There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch a 5 Pokemon species and register them in, your Pokédex has a prize in it for you. Oh Lord, how about it? Ready to install a Pokédex app? Yeah, I'm all ready for it. Thank you very much. Okay, so she's gonna register to us. You got the Pokédex app installed on your Rotom phone. Try bringing out your new buddy for a sec, Ed. Okay, so we'll send out our tutor dial. Okay, so it's registering a Pokemon. Tutor dials of data have been added to the Pokédex. Okay, so it was registered on number 7. Okay, so this is the Pokédex. Having this app on your smartphone allows you to build up a record of Pokemon that you encounter in Lumiose City. Data will be registered whenever you obtain a Pokemon, such as by catching it via evolution or by receiving it from another trainer. Okay, fair point. Fair point. Alright, now let's go check with its habitat. Okay, so it's under investigation. So can we try checking its entry? Okay, so reading is a summary. So it says it is small but rough and tough. It won't hesitate to take a bite out of anything that moves. Okay, so now it won't show me what level of tutor dial got. So now we get to try rotating him as much as we like. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool, really. So yeah, now he is big jaw Pokemon is what he is. You dove right into it using your new Pokédex app. Thank you very much. Once you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in your Pokédex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. Nice of it to offer a prize. Let's head to the wild zone and start catching some Pokemon. Okay, but now for starters, so we didn't accept to get 5 of the Pokeballs just yet, so we're gonna have to hang patient on that one. So we'll just go follow Taunie. So I came back home to Lumiose, but wow, the city changed. Yeah, I mean, it haven't changed a bit. It have not changed a bit. Okay, so there are some Pokeballs, which are items that we can pick up along the way. So we did patch out 3 of the potions now. So we got, it's an antidote, which only be cured by poison. Whenever you see that the green light is marking by the boundaries of a wild zone. Okay, there's an area where you can battle and catch about the cities of wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon in Lumiose, and so wild zones that were set up for them to hang out in. But different wild zones that have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's say get you catching some Pokemon. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Okay, so this series is called Wild Zone. So Wild Zone are a section of areas in Lumiose City where wild Pokemon can live in conditions similar to their natural habitats. So if you go into one, you may be attacked by aggressive Pokemon, but you'll have plenty of chances to catch Pokemon as well. Okay, so we have to find Wild Zone by pressing plus to open your map. Into the Wild Zone we go. Don't forget that if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. Okay, I'll gladly look forward to that. So if you're looking for Hotel Z, it's straight down this alley here. Okay, thanks for the talk of the direction. Now we know where Hotel Z is. It's that these boulders are still blocked. Still. Into the Wild Zone we go. Alright, let's get right on to it. Okay, so be ready for attack from wild Pokemon if you're going to enter this Wild Zone. Okay, so now we wanted to pay attention to what's recommended. So it's a recommended a level 5 or above. But yeah, now we can go send out Totodile and we can try entering. So what's happening here? Okay, so there's one regular Pokemon which just show up. See that little Pokemon that pop out from behind the Tessie? That's a flesh lens. You should try it and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching practice. Okay, so this is throwing Pokeballs. So if you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you'll need to throw a Pokeball. First, use ZL to focus on your target Pokemon. Then you can press and hold ZR to aim a Pokeball. Okay, so when you're ready to throw, let go of ZR to let your Pokemon fly. If the ball hits a wild Pokemon, it may result in a successful catch. If you have a Pokeball ready but want to cancel your throw, press B. Alright, I'll do. Here you go, some Pokeballs. Okay, so we obtained 10 Pokemon instead of obtaining 5 of them. Okay, close enough. Okay, so a device for catching wild Pokemon. It's a thrown like a ball at a Pokemon comfortably encapsulating its target. Press and hold the R to aim a Pokeball, then let go to throw it. You can also focus on a target by pressing and holding the L. That makes it easier to aim. Okay, so this is focusing on wild Pokemon. When you use the L to focus on a wild Pokemon, you can see detail like it's a name, its level, and how easy it will be to catch. Okay, so the more of the triangle symbol you see next to a Pokemon, the better the chance of catching it. Alright then, well, we can barely see a fleshling there. So, let's just try focusing on it. So, we'll go and press and hold ZR, and letting go ZR. So, we try catching a fleshling, but there's no need for attacking it? So close. Like you saw, hitting the Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. But don't worry, one more good dunker with a Pokemon, and I bet that you'll get it. Okay, so let's try focus it again and try to send out Totodile. So can we try attacking it this time? Okay, so I think I got it to catch a fleshling. So all you gotta do to catch a fleshling is throw a Pokeball with ZR. Okay, so let's put Totodile away and let's try throwing it this time and catching it. Congrats, you caught a fleshling. Pokemon you catch will join your team in battle alongside you. Gather more Pokemon to the battle, which will help make you a better trainer. Next, let's see if you can handle a stronger Pokemon. Okay, so we got here is a Bellelby coming out. That's Pokemon called Bellelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spot you, it'll attack. But it's okay. All you gotta do is to have your trusty Pokemon attack the wild one and lower the HP. Okay, so this is for tips for catching Pokemon. So the more you lower your target's HP, the better your chances of a successful catch. In fact, if you defeat the target in battle, you'll have a brief catch window, a moment where the Pokemon become far easier to catch. At fast. So if you keep a pelting of the same Pokeball with a Pokeball, you may anger it. While it's angry, it can't be caught. The Pokeball that will bounce right off it. You'll have to wait until it calms down before trying again. You need to bring out your Pokemon so you can catch this wild Bunnelby. Okay, so this is here the battling a wild Pokemon. If a wild Pokemon attacks you, press the D stick or left or right to choose a Pokemon from your party, then press up stick to send it out and fight back. Alright, next one says here, to call your Pokemon back to the Pokemon, press D stick down. But be careful, if you don't have a Pokemon out, the wild Pokemon will attack you directly. If you take too many hits, you'll black out. Okay, so I'm glad you keep that in mind. So we can select whichever Pokemon we can use. So we'll select a Fleshling. But wait, I must have pressed the wrong button. But you know what? Don't worry about it. But we can't expect to select whatever Pokemon we want and just try throwing at it, because I did not even see a Pokeball there. Because I thought we can just select whichever Pokemon we want and then just throw at it. But now I did saw because I just incidentally just threw a Pokeball. But that's something that we won't be worrying about right now. But at least we just caught our third of the Pokemon named Bunnelby. Nice. That's right. There's how you catch a wild Pokemon. One more thing, crouching there helps when you want to sneak up and catch Pokemon. It's harder for Pokemon to spot you if you're crouching and hiding in tall grass or something. Okay, so this is for crouching. Okay, so you have to tap L to crouch. So you can hide by crouching behind object, making you harder to spot. Okay, crouching in patch of tall grass will hide your presence even better. You're eager to throw some more Pokeballs, huh? Here you go. Okay, so what is she giving me this time? Okay, so she giving me more of the Pokeballs. So that gonna make it 19. So if you need more, you can buy some at the Pokemon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that to Pride, right? Let's catch them and head to that research lab. Alright, will do. Okay, so with the rest of at least 5 pieces of Pokemon and your Pokédex have been head to the Pokemon research lab for your reward. Okay, so there's just so much of these items we can pick up. So talking to you, so hey, do you know about potions? You should have taken some use of them on your Pokemon when they gotten hurt in battle. Okay, so this nice dude to give you 5 of the potions. Okay, so spray type medicine for cheating wands. It can be used to restore 20 HP to a Pokemon. Using potions is a great way to heal up your Pokemon without visiting a Pokemon Center. Alright then, so let's see what's going on here. Now, I show you there are some new Pokemon that we might encounter along the way. So, I will start off by throwing one of this Pokemon at Scatterbug. Okay, so it just got registered, so we already captured a Flexling already. So we did pick up Tiny Mushroom. Okay, so what do I care about the symbol? So we'll give it away at 1 Luminous Galette on the house for new customers. Okay, so we get here is a Luminous Galette. A popular treatment in Luminous City. It can be used to cure any status condition a Pokemon may have. I can only give 1 sample per customer, sorry. Okay, well, it's not bad. Well, at least we got the Galette. We should go home happy with it. So we got Paralyzed Heal. That only cured by when Pokemon are being electrocuted. Okay, so this here is Marie. Okay, let's try it again, I guess. One more time, and then we'll go switch our Pokemon. Okay, well, that's okay. Well, there's no need to send out a Pokemon to start battle. So that's all 5 of the Pokemon. So let's head on to the Pokemon Center. Okay, and I believe it's this way. So actually, no, I'll go catch it one more. So that there is a Weedle. So let's go catch a Weedle. And there it is. So the Weedle have been confirmed. Okay, so let's leave. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure there were going to be some Pokemon trainers along the way. So while Pokemon want to be stealing letters from me today, nuh-uh. Okay, so what it is. So we did pick up another Pokeball and another Tiny Mushroom. So the power of the science is amazing. The Holotech will keep the wild zone safe. I'm studying Pokemon so I can be a professor. Good to know. So we just pick up here at the Chesto Berry. Sure wish I could have used a Rock Smash. Dang it, my karate skills are still aren't good enough for me to smash boulders. If only I was a Pokemon, I bet I could have learned a powerful move in an instant of using TMs. Okay, so we need a rock Pokemon to smash boulders. Is that we don't actually have that type. Okay, now talking to you. So I keep hearing that the redevelopment of planet was adopted because of Mayor Fortune Fruit. Is that true? Isn't it outrageous? Okay, so talking to this person in hologram. Is a Luminous that can become a city where people and Pokemon live side by side, albeit such a unique place to live. Yeah, well, that's definitely true, definitely. Okay, now let's head further. Did you already catch the 5 species of Pokemon? I sure did. You did, nice. Now just to go on into the lab and claim that prize. I got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you after. I'll get in touch if anything comes up. Alright, well, that what I had to do. Okay, but you know what, you guys? Now, I think we are going to take a respite right here. So, we did capture all 6 of our Pokemon. So, we got Fleshling, Butterbee, this Scatterbug, or was it? Let me, hold on. Scatterbug, okay. I want to make sure that's right. We got Mareep, and we got here it's a Weedle. Okay, so those are our 6 party that we got placed in our spot. Alright, well, you know what, guys? I think that will have to do it for today. So next time on Pokémon Legends Z-A, so we'll go and check what's inside, and we'll go and see whatever this reward is all about. But we might meet this professor who knows, whoever is inside of this fancy old house. We're gonna have to stick around and find out later on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participate on staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune and watch this episode. So if you enjoy me, and want to see more of Pokemon Legends Z-A, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be still up there and notified to all my news and also videos up the way. So that's about it for Pokemon Legends Z-A. We'll pick up more on next one. So take care, guys, and I hope to talk to you on next video.